The drama in Genoa City never cools off for long. But this time, the storm clouds are circling around Sharon, and the fallout threatens to rip her closest relationships apart. The Young and the Restless spoilers tease that Sharon finds herself at the epicenter of a deadly secret, one that refuses to stay buried. And as the tension grows, Mariah, who has stood faithfully by her mother through heartbreak, illness, and family feuds, may finally reach her breaking point. In a chilling twist, Sharon's actions and her refusal to tell the full truth could be the very thing that costs her the bond with her daughter. And Mariah, usually Sharon's strongest defender, is prepared to deliver an ultimatum that could change everything. Either you come clean, or I'll cut you off. Below, we'll unpack the spoiler-filled speculation about what's coming next, how Sharon became entangled in this murder mess, why Mariah's patience is running dry, and how this explosive storyline might shake the Newman and Roselle's families to their core. Sharon's dangerous secret fans know Sharon has always had a complicated past. She's made questionable choices in love, covered for people she loved, and sometimes crossed moral lines when she thought she was protecting her family. But this time, the weight of her secret is heavier than ever, because it involves murder. According to teasers, Sharon stumbled into knowledge about a crime that should have been reported immediately. Instead, she kept it to herself, believing she could protect the people she cares about if she controlled the narrative. But as with all things in Genoa City, secrets don't stay secret for long. Someone always talks, someone always listens, and someone always digs. The bigger problem, Sharon's behavior is changing. She's distracted, jumpy, and occasionally cold toward those closest to her. Mariah, who's always had a radar for when her mother is spiraling, can sense that Sharon is hiding something monumental. Mariah's loyalty-tested Mariah has been Sharon's ride-or-die daughter. She defended Sharon when others doubted her, stood by her through breast cancer treatments, and even helped guide her mother's often shaky judgment. Their bond has been one of the most stable relationships on the show, a rarity in Genoa City. But even Mariah has her limits. Spoilers suggest she begins pressing Sharon for the truth, especially as the murder investigation begins to creep closer to home. When Sharon continues dodging questions and spinning vague reassurances, Mariah's frustration boils over. Mariah has her own family now. With Tessa and baby Aria, her priorities have shifted. She can't risk being dragged into a criminal scandal that could jeopardize her marriage or her daughter's future. And that's exactly what she tells Sharon in no uncertain terms. If you don't tell me everything, I'm done. The breaking point comes when Mariah confronts Sharon in Crimson Lights. Spoilers hint at a dramatic mother-daughter showdown, where Mariah's anger reaches a level rarely seen before. She demands Sharon spill the truth about the murder investigation. Sharon, ever the protective matriarch, hesitates, insisting that some things are better left unsaid. But Mariah won't have it. In a rare move, she threatens to cut Sharon out of her life completely. No visits, no calls, no involvement with Aria. Mariah makes it crystal clear, she won't allow Sharon's secrecy to endanger the stability of her own family. This ultimatum leaves Sharon visibly shaken. She never imagined her daughter would draw such a hard line, and it forces Sharon to question whether keeping the secret is truly worth the cost. The murder mystery web. So, who's dead, and why is Sharon involved? Spoilers remain deliberately cagey, but speculation points to a storyline involving either Chance Chancellor's investigation or a simmering Roselle's family grudge resurfacing. One possibility is that Sharon accidentally stumbled onto evidence of who really killed a major character, and instead of going to the police, she tried to handle it herself. Another angle could involve Sharon covering for Nick or even Faith, desperate to protect her loved ones at all costs. Regardless of the specifics, the story is spinning out of control. Detectives are circling. Gossip is spreading, and Sharon's attempt to play protector may ultimately destroy the very relationships she's trying to save. Mariah protects her own family. One of the most compelling aspects of this spoiler arc is how it shows Mariah's growth. Years ago, she might have blindly followed Sharon into the fire. But motherhood has changed her. With Tessa and Aria depending on her, Mariah has developed a steely determination to put her wife and daughter first. Her warning to Sharon isn't just an empty threat, it's the cry of a woman determined to shield her family from chaos. And for viewers, that's a bittersweet moment. On one hand, it's empowering to see Mariah stand tall and demand accountability. On the other, it's heartbreaking to watch a mother-daughter relationship strain under the pressure of a deadly secret. Sharon's inner struggle. For Sharon, this storyline is a crucible. She's torn between loyalty to her family, fear of exposing the truth, and the crushing realization that she could lose Mariah forever. Longtime fans know Sharon is no stranger to bad choices, but this time the stakes are different. Sharon's decision to stay silent might not only fracture her relationship with Mariah, but it could also leave her alienated from Nick, Faith, and even Ree's lingering legacy in town. The character is being pushed into a corner, and it's exactly the kind of dramatic conflict that The Young and the Restless thrives on. Fallout across Genoa City. Make no mistake, this murder secret is a storyline designed to ripple outward. The Newman family will inevitably be drawn in, especially if Sharon's cover-up threatens Nick's position. The Chancellor Winter's Circle could feel the shockwaves if Chance is investigating Sharon directly, and Mariah and Tessa's relationship may be tested if Sharon's lies drag them unwillingly into scandal. Fans should brace for classic soap fireworks. Accusations flying in the Grand Phoenix lobby, tense interrogations at the Genoa City Police Department, and tearful showdowns in the Newman Ranch living room. Why this story matters. What makes this arc so compelling is that it doesn't just pit good against evil, it pits love against loyalty, and morality against survival. Sharon and Mariah's relationship has always been a symbol of resilience, proving that family bonds can survive even the messiest mistakes. But this storyline challenges that assumption. Would Sharon really risk losing her daughter just to keep a secret? And would Mariah really follow through on her threat to cut Sharon off? Those are the questions that will keep fans glued to their screens. Looking ahead, will Sharon confess? Spoilers suggest that the truth will eventually come out because in Genoa City, it always does. The real tension lies in when Sharon cracks and how Mariah reacts when she finally learns the truth. Will Mariah soften once she realizes Sharon's motives were protective? Or will she harden further, convinced that Sharon crossed a line that can't be uncrossed? Either way, fans are in for an emotional roller coaster. Expect fiery confrontations, tearful reconciliations, or heartbreaking estrangements, and at least one shocking twist that no one saw coming. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.